I was never told directly by a doctor, you're going to die. It wasn't a matter of, this is going to kill you. It was a matter of, we don't know what's going to happen because this cancer is so rare. What I was told was that there's no known cause for my type of cancer. There is no known cure for my type of cancer. It's very rare. Lymphomatoid granulomatosis is what it was called. About a third of the people with my type of cancer died within the first 18 months of diagnosis. About another third lived up to around 3 years. And the final third were still alive after 3 years. So the odds weren't real good. And I was also told by the doctors that my treatment would be a crapshoot. They would try one thing. If it didn't work, they would try something else until they ran out of options. It was a surprise, unexpected, but Mary had the vision eventually, the dream about my healing.
The Lord showed me a cross-section of a tree, you know, a cut branch, and in the center of that branch was Wyman's lungs, and the tree rings were around his lungs, and he told me that just as a tree takes years to develop those rings, that it would take years for Wyman to be healed, but that he would eventually be healed.
I also had a parent at the school I taught at. The Lord gave her a word concerning my disease, in which he said, this disease will not be in the death, but will be for the glory of God. So you hold on to those things very tightly. But to be honest, as much as we held on to that, the daily going through the regimen, the chemo, and that's one of the weird things about my particular disease, is that when I went on the chemo, the disease got worse. It was like the chemo fed the tumors, and they started spreading to the arms, to the legs, lungs, spleen, kidneys, around the stomach. They just multiplied increasingly fast. It's like every day I would find a new lump in my arm or feel a new lump in my leg that hadn't been there the day before. No matter what, the Lord is still in charge. Even when I was first diagnosed, I purposely set my mind that I will not question God on this. It's not a matter of, I will honor God and praise Him if He heals me, but He's my God. He had been my Lord for 24 years at that time. And I felt that if I can't trust Him in this and depend on Him in this, then in reality I never did. And so His faithfulness throughout everything. And it wasn't miraculous, instantaneous healing like that, but it was a gradual healing. And it was a wonderful time in the aspect of growing closer to the Lord and how He preserved us and nurtured us and took care of us through it all.